In the sterile silence of the chamber, where the shadows dare not dance, I stand, a silhouette of a man whose hands have tipped the scales of so many fates. They call me the executioner, a title worn and weathered in my mind like the stone steps leading to the gallows. Once, a shiver would run through me at the thought of what I do. Now, I am numb, encased in an emotional armor forged through years of service. The coins that clink in my pocket are a heavy reminder. They say every man has his price, and mine has been met in full. But what use is gold when it buys silence, solitude, and the scorn of my own reflection? I have become an island, not by nature, but by choice, surrounded by a sea of judgments and whispers. A fortress of solitude that keeps out not just the world, but the warmth of human connection. I used to think of them, the ones who came and went, their final moments an echo in the void. They were strangers, faces without stories, lies reduced to the final ticks of the clock. But today is different. The call I receive churns my stillness into a tempest. Today, the face is not a stranger's, it is the one who gave me life. My mother, the bearer of my childhood, the architect of my beginnings, is to walk the path to the end, and it is I who must lead her there. How did it come to this? I, who have amassed more wealth than I can spend in a lifetime, was blissfully ignorant of her suffering. She, silenced by pride or perhaps fear, never reached out. And I, her son, blinded by the gold that lined my pockets, never saw. She stole bread, the most ancient of crimes born from the purest need, the need to survive. And now she stands condemned, not by the laws of men, but by the oversight of her own blood. The irony is a cruel knife, twisting with the knowledge that the money I earned to keep death at bay could have spared her this fate. I wonder now, in these fleeting moments, if my distance was my armor against the world, or against the truth of my own neglect. As the clock ticks down, my heart, a dormant thing, stirs with the agony of understanding. The cold space around me, once my refuge, now suffocates. The walls, once my stronghold, now press in with the weight of what I have lost. There is no greater pain than realizing too late the power you held to change a course, to prevent a sorrow. What is it to be human if not to feel? Have I, in my pursuit of detachment, forsaken the very essence of my soul? The answer comes as a whisper, a sob from the depths of my being. I have traded moments that matter for the silence of coins, and in doing so, I have sentenced not just my mother, but myself. The minutes are a cruel march, each step heavier than the last. I am the executioner, but today it is I who am laid bare, vulnerable before the creeping shadow of what is to come. The irony does not escape me. I, who have been the harbinger of death, now face the death of my own spirit. And for what? A life lived in the hollow, where no amount of gold can fill the void. As I move towards my duty, my task, I know that this will be my final call. The executioner will lay down his blade, for what is there left to take from a man who has lost his heart? The world may see me as a figure of fear, but it is I who am afraid, for in the mirror of my actions, I have seen the true face of desolation. I have but one hope left, that in the moments to come, I can offer a glance, a touch, a whisper of the son she once knew. That in the end, she will see not the executioner, but the child she raised. And perhaps, in that fleeting connection, I will find a fragment of redemption in the sea of regret. The clock's final chime is the tolling bell for what I once was. With every step I take, I leave behind the man of death and step forward as the prodigal son, returning not with joy, but with a heart heavy with love and remorse. I am the executioner, but today I am also the condemned, sentenced to live with the echo of what could have been. Today, I pay the price of a life too distant, a love unspoken, and a help ungiven. Today, I learn that some debts can never be repaid,